News, emergency crews on the scene. We've been talking about this barge fire.
That's right. This is happening right now in the Ohio River off of River Road in Riverside. WLWT News 5's Danielle Dindek is live there on the scene. Danielle, what are you learning?
Ashley, Mike, I'm actually here right now with the Cincinnati's fire chief. He is giving us an update on this fire on this barge behind me. He did say around 4,000 gallons of fuel is on fire. He's actually on the phone right now and he's going to give us another update. All right, here he is. Okay, what can you tell us right now about what's on fire and what people in this area should know?
Right, so on the bank of the river, one of the barge companies had a maintenance shop that was on a floating barge, and that maintenance shop caught on fire. Inside of that building is kind of standard things you might see in a maintenance shop or a hardware store, and those are the things that are on fire. Probably our biggest concern is there is a tank of diesel fuel on that barge. It is somewhat involved in fire, but we're able to keep the fire contained right now, but it's going to take us some time to extinguish. The smoke is blowing from that fire upriver or to the east, so we're asking people that are half a mile around the area to shelter in place right now.
Anytime someone hears about any potential hazardous chemicals, shelter in place, they get a little nervous. Just what do you want to let people know about this situation?
Right there, as far as we can identify right now, and we've been in contact with everybody that was inside that barge, there's no chemicals other than that diesel fuel that is any potential for hazard. The smoke is irritating, so that's why we're making the public aware, but we don't have any concerns about any explosion or further release of any types of chemicals right now.
Any word on when that might be lifted?
We're gaining the upper hand on this fire right now. We're employing some foam operations, so people that are downriver might see some bubbles in the water. That's not hazardous foam. We think we're going to have this fire under control hopefully within the next hour, and we'll be able to lift that restriction.
And now my last question is, how dangerous is this for your guys to fight? Obviously this is on water, a lot of fuels involved.
Yeah, it's a complicated operation because of the riverside and the water-based firefighting, but this is something we train for quite a bit, and we have great equipment that helps us be successful.
All right, thank you, Assistant Chief. Okay, so once again, that was Assistant Chief Flagger. He just gave us an update about this barge fire, and we will continue to update you about this fire coming up tonight at 6. But once again, if you live in a half-mile radius of this, you're asked to shelter in place, just out of caution. Also turn off your HVAC, and like I keep mentioning, we'll continue to update you both here and on WLWT.com. Reporting live, Danielle Dindek, WLWT News 5.
Danielle, thanks so much. In other news, 7 people